Okay, we have a few cards left towards the second part of the reading. Wow, Taurus, the overall energy of your reading is the Four of Wands. Talk about us. This is a strong soulmate connection card. See the 1111 with the wands? There's so much love, there's so much joy and celebration in this card, and it can represent marriage. So let me see. This is what we're talking about in this reading. Let's see where this is going. I have the Six of Wands. Wow, and your highest energy. So the Six of Wands, this is the card for success in love. These wands coming up in the background are people who love you, they're friends, they're relatives. There are people who see you as a couple, and they celebrate your love for each other. You're happy you're together. That wreath right there, that can symbolize engagement. So these are the two strongest energies in your entire reading. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see what they have to say about this situation. It looks like it's coming in, or it's happening, or maybe it's already happened. I have the Nine of Cups. We'll find out. I have the Nine of Cups right next to the Six of Wands and right above the Four of Wands. Oh, it feels like for some reason you're not able to hand out all your love to this person that you are in love with. There has been a tower moment. What happened? For some reason you're not together, it looks like. Something happened. I don't know if they did something, but you still have all this love for them. Nine Cups. You know you have it, and but you're just unable to hand it out at the moment because of a separation of sorts, something that happened unexpectedly. So let me keep reading. I have the Empress right under the Six of Wands and next to the Four of Wands. This is the card for Libra or Taurus. So this is your card anyway, Taurus. But your energy here is, you're a beautiful person. You're very thoughtful, kind, loving, considerate. I mean, so many beautiful qualities. So, whoever you move forward with must have a lot of these same qualities. I think they do, but let me keep reading. I have the King of Swords on the other side of the Four of Wands and right under the Tower moment. Well, you're on guard. Kings and queens are, they're all male or female, but kings and queens are very mature-minded. And I feel like very maturely you have your sword out and you are seeking that truth, seeking that clarity. This is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But you're very guarded. And it's because of this tower moment here. You're guarded about this connection that you have with somebody that you do love. I have the Devil right under the Empress. This is the card for Capricorn. But the energy is completely different. The energy is toxic. There's the Pentacle for security and stability, but they come between security and stability because, see, it's like three's a crowd, first off. There's two other entities. It's like bondage. It's like being tied to someone who's tied to something else. And that is what I think was happening here. Whoever you were in love with, whoever you were being seen as a couple with, they were tied. There was something tied to them. It could be an ex. It can be that they're married. It can be a child. It can be a past experience. It can be something they carry around with them from their past. Just about anything. But whatever it is, it made it toxic. And then there was a blow up. So there's a separation, but you still love this person. You want things to change. I can see that. I have the Star here right next to the Devil and right under the Four of Wands. This is the card for Aquarius. Aquarius might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But, very spiritual card. Very, very deep, deep healing card. This is what you've been going through. You've been healing, trying to heal over this experience. You're looking into that pool of water there, pouring those cups into the water, and you see your own reflection. It's like you're remembering the bare essence of who you are, what will make you happy, what doesn't make you happy, what you want, what you don't want. So it's very, very deep healing. And so you've been going through this over this situation. I have the Seven of Cups next to the Star and under the King of Swords. You're wondering, are they just another one of these cups? Because you really did have a very, very close connection here. Everybody saw you as a couple. You loved this person so much. And so you're wondering, wow, did you just like, because all these cups are enticing for one reason or another. None of them are the right cup for you. And so you're just wondering, did you pick another one of these cups? How did that happen here? If you did. But you're very much on guard about that. You're very much guarded now because of whatever situation went down that was toxic. And it did cause problems in this relationship. I think there's a separation now when it looked like it was going to last forever here. Okay, let's take out the rest of the cards for the second part of this reading. Okay, see what's going on. Oh, okay. I have the Justice card here. This is the card for Libra. Remember, the Empress is Libra or Taurus, and the King of Swords is an air sign. Libra's an air sign. So you're getting rebalanced. You are, it's like self-justice. So you are getting rebalanced from this Tower moment. You're getting it all together. It's next to the Fool card. So I think you're thinking that you may have jumped into this relationship a little fast or got carried away too fast. Maybe because a Fool's energy is living in the moment. It's throwing caution to the wind, living, day by day, moment by moment, until someone comes to the edge of the cliff and starts to look forward towards the future. And then that's when you find out you're not both on the same page. And so that can cause a Tower moment right there. Like I said, I think they have some other energy holding them back, but I think you got the truth. I think you know what the truth is, but I do think that you feel like you moved a little too fast in this relationship. I have the Page of Swords next to the Fool, so you're going to be very wary about getting into the Fool's energy again, because you know where it leads. It usually leads to heartache. It usually leads to Tower moments and things falling apart. If you just never look forward. If you just live in the moment for too long, and then you start to look forward, a lot of times the other person gets used to living in the moment, and that's where they want to stay. So you're very much on guard about that Fool's energy. I think you're seeing it for the truth of what it was, because the Justice card is on one side and the Page of Swords is on the other side. So you are guarded. We got the King of Swords, the Page of Swords. We have the Justice card, all with your swords. So you're seeing a lot of truth and a lot of clarity. This is really helping you heal. But here's the Ace of Pentacles. Next to the King of Swords and under the Justice card. Yeah, you were looking towards marriage. You were looking towards, and they may have even offered a commitment. If they didn't, you did, okay, when all this came down. One of the two of you offered a commitment to the other. But it didn't pan out. The Ace of Pentacles is still lingering around out there for some reason, because it's in the second part of the reading. So let me just keep reading. I have the Five of Swords next to the Ace of Pentacles and under the Fool's energy. So the Five of Swords is letting unwanted energies go. If you look closely, there is somebody else is fading off in the distance. You're picking up all these swords of truth and clarity, and you're kind of letting that other energy fade off into the distance. More swords, more clarity. And it's next to the Ace of Pentacles. I have the Eight of Cups. Someone turned their back on this love relationship. I think it was them. But, the moon is here. And in this card with the moon, it means, hidden things will be revealed. Or are being revealed, or secrets are being revealed, something's coming to light, and you're really facing the moon, and all these cups of love are behind you. So you're trying to move forward. You do get the gist of the honesty and the clarity of this relationship, and it looks like you're trying to move forward because of it. And then I have the Hangman under the Ace of Pentacles and next to the Seven of Cups. So you kind of been hanging out, just like the Hangman, being enlightened about what went down here, because you're really feeling like they were just the Seven of Cups. You thought that they were something special, and that this would last forever. It could last forever, but you're being enlightened about a lot of things that maybe you were not seeing before, because you're living in the energy of the Fool, so moment by moment, and you weren't looking towards the future. So with the Hangman, it means you're spending a lot of time alone, just kind of letting things come to you, sort of like with the Five of Swords, so that you can move forward. I see the Sun. So the Sun is under the Five of Swords and next to the Hangman. You're getting past it. You're getting through this, this Tower moment. So the Sun, my favorite card. This is all about fresh starts, new beginnings with lots of love and lots of joy. That's where you're headed. Now, I don't have any cards that say that they're coming back in, which is kind of odd. But you are headed towards a really, really nice place in your life here. And it's because you know the truth and clarity. And then next to the Sun, I have the Eight of Pentacles, which is under the Eight of Cups, the walking away. You're walking towards focusing on you and building your own pentacles, building your own future. Now you're looking towards the future. You're out, totally out of the energy of the Fool. That was not working. So you're building your pentacles, but you're in a very happy, grounded, and balanced place in your life after going through this. These readings just go a short ways out. They don't go too far. I know that you're entering a very good place in your life after going through all this. You really had to go through some deep healing to get there. You may have been married, either that or was hoping to be married or were engaged to be married. When the other person looks like they had some toxic energy that they let kind of ruin this whole relationship. You know, whoever you do move forward with, you have to make sure they have a lot of the same qualities that you do for it to last. I was kind of feeling like they do, but something's holding them back. It almost feels like they had to go to jail or something, you know, was the Tower moment that broke you up, and then you start to learn more about them, and it feels like there's something that came to light about them that was pretty shocking for you. So let's pull out an angel card. Let's see what your guardian angels have to say about this reading. It's card number 20, and it says review and contemplation. So I'm going to read it to you. You've accomplished a great deal in your life, and you have much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you, which is the Empress, male or female. So this is just like an uplifting card, just saying be you. You will be happy. You know, you've done a lot of review and contemplation already. You have a lot of truth and clarity in order to move forward.